Hey there, Leo. Welcome to Zen Tarot. My name's Julie. I'm going to do a timeless tarot card reading for you, Leo. I'm just going to trust whenever this video comes across your screen, that is when you are meant to see it. I hope you all are doing well. If you like this reading, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate you. If you'd like a personal reading from me, my email address is in the description box below. Just send me an email. We can talk about that. And let's just get right into it, Leo. I cannot wait to read your energy. You're feeling very, very fierce to me, very determined. So I want to see what that's all about. Spirit, what kind of moon oracle card is up in the ether for the sign of Leo? What's going on with Leo? Surrender to the divine, the full moon. There's that intensity. Emotions might be running high. It is time to surrender this to the divine. It's time to give it up. You've been holding on to this. You've been very fierce about it, very protective about something. A time for healing. Look at this, the balsamic moon. Look at all this spiritual information coming in, spiritual healing coming in. I'm feeling like the wings, the Archangel Michael wings just really surrounding you with protection, with light, with love here, with healing. So that is beautiful. A time to give rather than take, the new moon in Virgo. Let's see what that's all about. What kind of animal spirit guide is up in the ether for the sign of Leo? What's going on with Leo, Spirit? Tell me about Leo. Ooh, look at this with the elephant and the earthworm. There's that stamina, that never give up, never surrender. You've been carrying something forward for a while. You have this dream and you've been working really, really hard at it. Feels like a long time in the making that you've been trying to mold this, trying to bring this in, trying to make something of this here. You've got this fire. You've got this fire in your belly and you're not giving up on it. You have this different vision about it. There's that third eye opening up there on the elephant's head there. So you have this different vision than other people have about it. It's maybe something just outside, stepping outside the box. Ooh, there is the moth. Look at this. The bird of Saint Anthony comes flying in. What was lost is now found. Saint Anthony is the finder of lost things. And I'm seeing all the greens, all the heart chakra energy flowing forward you. There's some kind of opening of your heart here, some kind of newfound opening. Wow. Going back to times that felt better, times that felt easier in your mind, feeling very nostalgic, and then bringing this one thing forward. There's one thing you cannot leave behind, and I'm so curious what that is. All right, Zen Tarot card for up in the ether for Leo. Past lives. Look at this. You've been working on this for many, many lifetimes. Leo, look at the ancestors stepping up to witness this, to be the witness of this dream come true here. Something really, really big is coming in for you. Something very, very rewarding after you've been working on it for a long time. It's like something has clicked into place. Something has fallen into line here. Wow, you had to really pull it into line though. This was not easy. This was absolutely not easy to continue to bring this dream forward. A lot of resistance. Participation. Look at this. You finally got involved in this. You finally started focusing on this with spirit here. So there was some distraction before. There was a lot of trip ups, a lot of people getting in your way or misinformation getting in your way. I think that's what I'm seeing here is misinformation. And finally, you've tuned into a different channel. You're listening to different people. You're listening to your higher self now. It's really feeding you this information on how to move forward, how to bring this forward, how to bring it into the light. It's been in the dark. It's been confusing and cloudy. You didn't know, is this the right thing for me? And here comes that resolution within your heart here. All right, what are you thinking about right now? What is on your mind? Spirit, tell me what's on Leo's mind. Eight of Pentacles, of course, because you're all about the work right now. You're not afraid to work. You're not afraid to put in the time and the dedication to this. Wow, God, this is going to pay off. You've just got this right last ingredient here. It was something you were missing. Something just suddenly showed up at your doorstep here, some kind of information or decision. I'm feeling a very strong decision coming through for you that I'm not going to focus on the stuff that's just getting in my way here. I'm going to really cut that out. I'm going to cut out the noise. I'm going to turn off the noise here and focus on what I want. Beautiful, beautiful. What else? I saw Temperance wanted to come out. What else for Leo? The Page of Pentacles, there's that plan. Leo's got a dream. You got a dream. It's a kind of a legacy you'd like to leave behind here, something you'd like to leave behind. It's like, before I go, I'm going to do this. It's like this real strong desire that has come full front now, come right to the front of your vision now. And it's really all you can focus on. Wow. Wow. What's the resistance in the mind space for Leo? What's getting in Leo's way in the mind space, Spirit? What is getting in Leo's way? The Five of Pentacles. Look at this, feeling like there's not enough, or you missed out on something. There's this feeling of it's too late, or I've spent too much time on this. I've been focusing on the wrong things. Again, a little bit of remorse on where your focus has been, or what you've been concerned about maybe, or what you've been worried about, feeling like an outsider looking in. But there is that dream. You're carrying it forward. It's always in front of you. It is the carrot that has kept you going. There's some kind of promise. There's some kind of deliverance here of a dream that you have carried forward probably for many, many lifetimes here. Wow, wow, wow. I'm wondering if it has to do, it has to do with your career, with your passion, with your desires here. Future thought. Yes, there you are, Leo, making the plans, making the writing out the new maps now. You're the Magellan among us. You're finding new ways. You're finding new patterns to morph into here. You're finding new belief systems here. This is glorious, glorious. You have set sail. You've come across some kind of missing piece of information here. And now you've got a plan. Now you know. Now you know. Oh, I love this. I love this. The call has come in. Spirit, what is your advice in the mind space for Leo? The Devil. Look at this. Don't let those fears get in your way. Don't let those fears that it's all lost or it was the wrong way, you had to take some kind of detour here, but do not let that fear get in your way. The devil always represents fear to me, and the temptation to go back to what is familiar here. It's too scary on that leading edge. I don't want to be the first one to go through this again. Feels like you're always the first. You're always paving the way for others behind you here. You're really, really a seeker of information, a seeker of the truth here. But all of us get caught up into those fear-based energies, especially because the devil is up in your mind and it's spirit's advice here. So it is really, really time to remove the fears, to understand that those are just fears. And they have nothing to do with my dream. They have nothing to do with my purpose here. They are just a way to push me toward it. Again, it's just a way to find out what I want through the contrast, through what I don't want. And where we're focusing, what am I focusing on? If I'm focusing on poverty and that there's not enough, that's of course what I will continue to see. I will continue to prove to myself that there's not enough of something here. What are you feeling in the heart space? What are you feeling right now? What's the emotional body going through for Leo right now? Eight of Swords, you are all up in your head. There's those fears trapping you. You're in your own trap now. Leo, it's time to remove those swords. They are placed there by you. No one can place any kind of fear within us. They plant these seeds, and you can either water it and nourish it. What's that saying about the two wolves? You can feed it fear, or you can feed it love, and which one will grow here? So you can feed your heart anything you'd like. It's free will. It's up to us. But it is time to remove your focus from the fears, from the what ifs, from the failures, from the there's not enough. Yeah, you are just one fear away from the victory here, from the new blueprint here, from the new schematic here. Yeah, I love this. I love this. You're so close. You're so close, Leo. What else in the heart space for Leo? The Empress. I saw the Emperor on the bottom of the deck. I didn't say anything. And there's the King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You're bringing balance into your heart space here. You are absolutely birthing something new. There's a new idea, a new dream, a new way to obtain the old dream here. So don't tell me you can't teach an old dog new tricks, Leo, because you are living proof of this. Doesn't matter. You took a U-turn. There was a fork in the road. You took the turn. You decided. You're very decisive. You're very determined. And there was a blockade there. There was just a wrong way. I can see these almost signs. And you had to turn around and come back to something. You had to return to something here. And then you made the right choice. Then you decided, wait, were those fears, were those blockages there for me to kick down, for me to get through here? Was that all part of it? And the answer is yes. The answer is yes. But it was also part of it for you to go back, and realign something. You weren't quite balanced enough for this dream to come through yet. It would have thrown you off the tracks. It would have, if that had come in, I'm saying 5 years ago because of the Five of Pentacles, if that had come in then, you would not know how to handle it. You would not know what to do with it. You weren't ready. You weren't ready. So it was just a preparation time. It was a reconfiguration time, kind of a reboot of the system. You had to shut down that computer brain, that analytical, logical. You're very mechanical. You're very decisive. And you had to shut that down. You had to bring in some magic, bring in some light here to diminish these fears. What is blocking in the heart space? The Four of Pentacles. You are in waiting. You're in waiting mode. You're in the waiting room. Something's coming in. I'm going to wait for it. I'm going to wait till the time is right here. Yeah. I think that is what's happening here. Now that carrot is still there. It's still just outside that window. I can see that cat looking out that window at your dream out there. But you are still trapped in this cage of fear, this cage of I don't think it's meant for me, or this must be wrong. If I hadn't made a wrong decision, I wouldn't be here. So you're feeling like if it didn't work out exactly the way you had planned it, exactly the way you saw it in that inner mind, then something must have gone wrong. And I think that's why you went back. But now you're just waiting. You're waiting for circumstances to change. And Spirit is saying you have to change. You have to get up and get out of that waiting room. What are you waiting for? What exactly are you waiting for except to put these fears down, to put these ideas that you have to wait? Yeah. Future feeling, immediate future feeling for Leo in the heart space. What's the immediate future? Oh God, I love this Wheel of Fortune. Look at this. Whew, Leo, the wheel of fortune has turned. The wheel has turned. You are on a new plane now, in a different environment, in a different circumstance now. So it is time. That door is unlocked. It's time to turn around, open that door, and see what you have created here. See this newness, feel this newness now. You're absolutely birthing a new feeling here. Six of Cups, soulmate energy, and Knight of Wands. Wow, that fire is really returned. Now there's just this burning within you that I gotta go. I need to complete this. I need to finish this. I need to accomplish this. And the fact that you're thinking, I need to do this, is keeping you in that waiting room. Spirit is saying, just do it. Just do it. It's time for talk is over. The time for planning is over. The time for making sure everything is perfect is over. It is our imperfections that make perfection here. So you've been striving for this perfection here. It had to be this way. It had to look this way. Even the relationships coming to you, or the relationships you were in, didn't look the way you had imagined they would look a long time ago here. So you are reconfiguring this idea that you can control any of this. It's time to really fall into this dream. It's time to just let it be, let it happen here. Let that wheel click. It's a new day. It's a new circumstance. Wow, Leo, there's a relationship coming to you. You have some fears around relationships here, and you have some choices, but there's a lot of voices around you, a lot of opinions around you. You have some kind of truth. You found some kind of truth, some kind of belief system that works for you. It's just almost like you're changing up the religion here, changing up the belief system here, reprogramming the belief system here. It's absolutely beautiful, because now these relationships can be as they are. It's just really, you've taken off any kind of lens in front of you. You're just seeing so clearly, so true. It's just really ringing true to what you're seeing here, because it's what you're looking for, what you're focusing on. Now you're looking for the change. Now you're looking for the feeling different. It doesn't matter what we think about it. It's how we're feeling about it. It's all about the way I feel about it. Yeah, change of heart for you. Big change of heart for you on how you feel about this. It's really you just relaxing into it and letting it be. Seeing it for what it really is. it's like you were romanticizing it, or you were putting this other facade over it, or dream. It's very cloudy. It's very, I can't quite grasp it. It's not real. It doesn't feel real. Maybe the dream was too big for you. And now you've brought it back down into perspective. It's like, you know what? I'm making too big a deal out of this. Don't sweat the small stuff. And it's all small stuff. So you're just really standing up. You're standing up and you're opening that door and you're walking out into the sun now. It was the fears that kept you handcuffed. It was the fears that kept you suffocating down in the dark there of all the things that could go wrong. Wow, what's this all about? What is this all about in the foundation? This goes very deep. Look at this, the leap of faith, the full energy. There is the ship coming in for you, Leo. Leo, while you're busy celebrating this newfound feeling of yours, this newfound programming of yours, here comes the shift. You don't even notice it because you're in such exhilaration. You're in such joy that you've achieved this, that you've accomplished something, that something has come to an end and now it's a new beginning in the same dream, only this is reality now. This is tangible now. And anytime, what's coming into my mind right now is don't ever meet your heroes, because once you get to know them, that hero aura just seems to kind of diminish away, because they're just people. We're all just people. We're all in the same boat down there trying to achieve our dreams, trying to feel better. So yeah, it's just you had a different idea about what this was. But you are, now that you're clear, now that you've cut out the noise, now that you've shut that channel of noise down, it's very clear. It's just this real moment. There's this moment of clarity, and you just kind of almost laugh. You almost laugh at why you were afraid of that. It's just like, oh God, why was I ever afraid of that? This is what I should have been afraid of, right? There's going to be these new fears. There's going to be these new worries coming in. It's like, I always say to my family when someone dies, or somebody just tragically, they're just gone, and they were worried about something completely different, or someone around them that was very sick. That person recovers, and the person that was so worried, so distraught about it, is the one that has a heart attack, or the one, it's because all of our focus was on this person. We were sending this person all our healing. We were forgetting that we all need it. We all need to be surrounded by this healing light here. So you just had this different vision, this different idea about something, and the idea, the illusion was shattered. Yeah, shattered illusions, absolutely. What is this new leap of faith for Leo? What is that all about in the foundation? 3 of Swords. It's really moving on from the grief, from the sorrows of it all. Look at the Lovers on the bottom of the deck. It could have been about relationships, absolutely, with the 5 of Swords underneath the 5 of Pentacles in the challenge position here. My God, has it been challenging for you? It really has been like a lot of backstabbing, a lot of, it takes a lot to break those illusions. It's not just one incident. You don't just go through one thing and say, oh, now I get it. Now I see. That's not how it works. Sometimes we have to have that same cycle happen over and over, sometimes lifetime, sometimes even in this lifetime. We just don't want to focus on it. That's just not our goal there. We're going to enjoy our life. We're going to enjoy the physical. We're going to enjoy the now. So we're not looking at that. But the next lifetime, here we go, right back looking at that karmic lesson. But yeah, 5 of Swords, this has been tough. This has been really tough. But you've got the 2 5s, which make a 10, which make a 1, the brand new beginning, the new. You've got the Ace of Swords here with the new now, the new idea, the new dream, the real dream coming in. And not all clouded by the ideas of what other people say it is. It's just like that's the only way you had to go by it, is what other people were saying who had achieved where you want to be here. So, God, Leo, this is beautiful. This is a huge turnaround for you. Knight of Pentacles, here comes that offer. There's an offer coming in, some kind of, it seems small. It seems like, no, that's not it. Maybe that's what Spirit wants to really enforce here is don't dismiss, become the yes man, become open to all possibilities here. You've already gone through the tragedy. You've already done that play. Now it's time to move more into the comedy of it, more into the light, the romantic comedy now, the rom-com now. It's time to move more into let's laugh about this, because if we don't, and we're always upset about what we've been through here, we just stay stuck there. We stay in that waiting room here. Some kind of offer coming in, Spirit is saying don't dismiss it. It's the beginning. It's the beginning. It allows you to take this leap of faith. It's like you decide to take a job, let's say, that pays very, very little, but there's a lot of overtime. And so it's just something like this. It's something that you take this smaller offer and it leads to something so much bigger, so much grander here. Spirit, what's your advice? There's that King of Pentacles, couldn't stay away. There's the abundance, the security, the legacy. You're building a legacy here. This is a long time to create here. It's not just this windfall. You've worked really, really hard at this. You deserve this, and no one can take it from you because you earned it. It's like you can't fake it to make it. You've got to learn it to earn it. This is your new motto here. It's just like nothing comes easy, and if it did, it wouldn't be rewarding if it came easy. How many things throughout our day do we dismiss because it came easy to us? So it's just not, it wasn't this fight, it wasn't this battle to bring it in. And so when it comes in, it's so sweet. It's such a sweet victory because you knew it all along. Where if something just comes in overnight that you weren't even expecting, it's just like, how much could that mean? How much could that mean? Because you didn't work for it. You didn't earn it here. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at this, the 10 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You're really laying down those burdens of fear here. You're realizing it was all just fear. It was all just fear-based energy. And you found this beautiful smudging stick. You found this beautiful way to diminish the fear, to remove the fear and say, you know what, I can't win if I don't try. So I'm just going to take the risk. The risk to reward ratio has really realigned itself for you. Absolutely beautiful. Let's get a little bit of clarification. I want to see there's some kind of offer coming in, something to do with money. Let's see what that offer is all about for Leo. The 5 of Swords. You're very conflicted about this. You're just not sure. It doesn't seem like you thought it was going to be this way. So it's starting the cracking. It's starting the shattering of the illusion here. Maybe that is the beginning. Maybe those walls have to come down of your idea of what this is. So yeah, it's just part of it. It's just that mirror just really, really oh no, that is the 3 of Swords. Again, it's not the 5 of Swords. I just saw the 3 swords plunged into the rock. Leo, you got to do some heart healing. It's just not what you thought it was going to be, but it's going to be so much better than you could have ever possibly imagined. I mean, isn't that the point? Isn't that the point, to be bigger, better, expansion? Expansion is the point here. So double energy again on the bottom of the deck. You're really fighting these fears. What are these fears, Spirit? What are these fears about? What are these fears about for Leo? The 10 of Pentacles about money and security, and the 5 of Swords. There's the 5 of Swords, that real competition, that trying to kind of fight your way out of this. I'm just seeing, Rocky Balboa just fighting for that dream, fighting, never giving up, never surrendering, but getting beat up in the meantime. And it's been about your security, your legacy, what you're leaving behind here. This is beautiful because look at, we've got these 2 3 of Swords, and then in the 10 of Pentacles, you've got these 3 people just really moving into the sunset now, just really moving into the happy ending, and what is, and what to be grateful for in the today, in the now moment here. So absolutely beautiful. But you've got this fight, this power struggle over money. Maybe you have a different idea of what money will bring into you, or a different idea of how people can make money, or it's not fair, it's unjust because these people are making, excuse me, $1,000 an hour. And is that fair? Is that just? Are these multi-million-dollar bonuses just? And so it keeps you in this waiting room with money. It keeps you feeling like you're not worthy of that, or you would be there. And so Spirit is saying, oh my God, remove that. The only way they got to that point was because they got out of that waiting room. They got out of that waiting room and they did not feel less than. They did not feel unworthy or undeserving of these huge riches here. 9 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. There's some big rich coming to you, big riches coming to you. Leo, you are so close. You're so close to achieving your dream here, to achieving your goal here. It is simply just beyond the fear of it, just beyond the fear of it. Those people must be evil. Those people must be greedy. Those people must be, you're putting this label on the extreme wealthy here and how they got there and what they had to do to get there. Well, I promise you, a few of them, some of them, at least one of them, put in the hard work, knew what they wanted, and never gave up, never let the fear get in their way here. It is possible. All things are possible in this lifetime. We can manifest anything we want. But you have to go through the contrast first. You have to go through the contrast, because as you are manifesting, as you are manipulating the energy here, you're bringing it all in, including the dark, the fear-based energies. Well, how can Leo rid themselves of this fear? The Nine of Swords. Look it right in the eye. Look it in the eye. What are you? Name yourself fear. I think in a lot of ways you're not even sure what that fear is. But it's fear of the unknown, fear of change here. It's a fear that's embedded in every single one of us, because it's just there. It's there. Change is so scary because it's so unknown, and we just kind of want to cling to what's familiar here. But you are looking those fears right in the eye. You are not afraid. You're just telling that. You're just really saying it out loud. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of you. Really say that out loud to these dark energies here. I am not afraid of you. I yield the sword of Archangel Michael. The light will always defeat the dark, and I am yielding the light. Oh, wow. The power of Leo compels you, fear. I love this. I want to see what this Wheel of Fortune is. What is this turn of events here? Massive turn of events. Two of Cups. It does have to do with a partnership, a meeting of the minds, a real connection here. Somebody you feel very, very close to, that you can reveal all. You can tell them your story. It's just like true Leo history coming out here, and why I believe what I believe now and what I've learned here. It's just really, really an opening up. Your heart is really opening up. God, is that changing everything? As soon as you open up, you don't have that white knuckle grip on your heart so that nothing can hurt you, but nothing can really come in and soothe you either, because you got this cage around it. You got this protection around it. And now you're just releasing it. You're giving it up to the divine. You're surrendering it to the divine and saying, you know what? These fears are not mine to have. I am a warrior. I am turning myself from a worrier to a warrior here. And you are really claiming that Leo energy, claiming that fire in your belly. Whew, I can hear the Rocky theme song right now. I love it. I love it. I'm feeling so inspired. I'm feeling so excited. I'm just cheering for you, Leo. Let's see what this leap of faith is. Let's take a look at this Fool in the foundation. Oh my God, Leo, the Wheel of Fortune. Yes. It changes everything. Look at those beautiful, glorious peacock feathers. This gives you your confidence back. It removes those insecurities, those doubts, those feelings of inferior. Oh my God, do I love this. You're just like, why not me? Why not me? I know who I am. I'm not this greedy person. I'm not this selfish person that puts my own needs above everyone else's. I want to get there because of everyone I want to bring with me, even those that broke my heart, perhaps. Got a lot of broken hearts here. Oh, Leo. Oh, I'm so glad you're out of that. So glad you're moving into this period of light now, this period of ease, this period of all is well, no matter what the circumstances are. When the Wheel of Fortune comes in, there is just no way to say it than change. Change is here. Change is here. Whether you think you're ready or not. So it's time to just release the idea that you're not ready, release the idea that there's something you got to go back and fix first, or there was a wrong turn, or you took the wrong detour here. It's just really, that is the fear. That is the blockage right there. Let's take a look at the Five of Swords and the Five of Pentacles before we finish this out. I want to see what these challenges are, these extreme challenges. Is that you putting these fears in front of you? Is that others? Is that what is causing that strife? The Four of Cups, again in the waiting room, again waiting for something. And the Hanged Man, interesting. You've got the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. I think it is your own fears, your own feelings of there must be something wrong with me because I'm not where I thought I should be. That expectation of where you thought you should be by now. It has been a long time. I mean, it's no joke. No joke. You've been working at this for a very, very long time, trying to see a different perspective, trying to configure this and rewire it and rework it. That was that computer brain breaking down on you. It just systems crashing. It's just really started breaking down. It started releasing things you did not need. A lot of that was about ridding yourself of the fears and the worries and the anxiousness and the attachment to the outcome. You really had to detach from the outcome because your circumstances were never going to be perfect enough. It's like a couple trying to decide when is the right time to have a baby. And Spirit will show you there is never a right time. There is never a wrong time. Let it happen. Let it be. Relax into it. And whatever happens, that is what is supposed to happen here. So it's time to look at what is in front of you here and really grab it. It is your standing stone. It is your post to pull yourself up to this next level. And that leads to so much more. It just leads to the open door here. As soon as you can pull yourself out of this worry, out of this fear here. Final outcome with the abundance, this legacy Leo's leaving behind. I want to look at this money coming into you, this beautiful abundance, and you're focused on the good now. You're focused on the light now, bringing in the light, the stripes, the challenges, how you got here really starts to fade away into the background for you. It's almost like there's going to be a before and after moment for you, Leo. So when this change comes in, and there is a change coming with these two Wheel of Fortunes here, when that happens, there's going to be this moment. It's like, I remember the moment, the before and after. So it's going to feel like two different lifetimes, like something has split off for you and you're just living this life in the circumstances that you have created, and you're living very openly, very freely. There's no secrets. There's no skeletons in your closet. You've already looked at those skeletons. You've already faced them right in the eye. Those were those fears of being revealed, of being found out, of being seen for maybe something you weren't, being mislabeled here. And so you're just removing the labels altogether. There is no label. There is no limit. There is no glass ceiling. I put that around myself. I'm going to shatter that glass. I'm going to shatter those illusions of fear. And that's exactly what they are illusions. And you're moving into this beautiful, beautiful bounty. I want to see what that's all about. The Seven of Swords. Look at you sneaking away with this. You're not even telling anyone. You're not even revealing that this big dream has come in. And maybe you don't want to hear their opinion. Anything more about that? Anything more about that? The Eight of Wands. Oh, Leo's coming in fast. Coming in fast. Very, very fast moving energy coming toward you here. A big change of heart, a big change in the way you feel about things, and a big change in your circumstances. Absolutely. A huge change in your circumstances, a huge awakening when it comes to your money here. And the abundance just starts. It's like the pinch points have been removed. There's almost like this clamp over the money for you, just a lesson after lesson after lesson in the money for you. And Spirit has just really released it. As soon as you surrender those fears to the divine, that's when the floodgates open. That's when they can take off that pinch point and the floodgates open up. Yes, I love it. I love it. Beautiful dream coming true. Six of Pentacles. You got the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. Lucky number 66. Look at this reciprocity. Look at this, Leo. The dream is coming true. Dream is coming true. And it's due to you, your fire, your determination, your stamina. Perseverance is the key. I know I've heard this. I've heard this term that perseverance is the key here. So you are the epitome of perseverance here. And I love it. You're so fierce. You are a fierce warrior, Leo. You got this. And I'm cheering you on. I am cheering you through that finish line because this is sweet, sweet victory. Excuse me, Leo. Okay, I'm going to leave it here. If you liked this reading, Leo, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. I can't tell you again how much I appreciate you. I'm sending you all my love and light, Leo, and I will definitely tune in with you soon.